Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is Tamid. So I'm doing pretty good too. So today, this is gonna be a first impression of Hawas Black, and I just came back from Fragrantica and I just sat for the review. So let's get started. So first of all, this is how the box looks like. As you guys can see, I just opened up the cellophane and I did a spray over on my skin too. That's a 2-hour dry down. I'll be discussing on that too. So as you guys can see, the box, it looks like you could say almost Hawas Ice-ish. It's just that the texture on the front is different and the whole box is black. At the sides, nothing written. At the back, UAE made and all that kind of stuff. And at the base, it's like this. You guys might be wondering, like why there isn't some a batch code or batch date over here. To be honest, it's written at the side over here. If you don't find it over here, you're gonna find it over here. And it's from it says it's UAE. The Rasasi, the company is in UAE, but over here the batch code and everything, it actually says it's made in Saudi Arabia, and it's October 24 batch. So it's basically newly made, just 2 months you could say has gone by. So yeah, on top of the box, Rasasi logo too. So that's it. Simple box, just like Hawas Ice, nothing different. But different is the bottle. As you guys can see, Hawas Black, right? It's all blacked out. However, from the sides, it's not blacked out. The back is blacked out. The sides, no. So you can see the juice level clearly from the sides. Okay, and underneath there is a sticker which says Rasasi UAE made and stuff like that. Eau de parfum and all that kind of stuff. It's 100 ml, so which is kind of nice. And the cap is Rasasi style, Hawas style. You could say almost like a snake wrapped around. That's it. The cap is heavy. It's heavy. It's, you could say, not exactly metal. But it's a mixture of metal and plastic. But it has a hefty amount of weight to it, so which is kind of nice. So yeah, inside the cap there's nothing to it. On top of the cap, nothing to it. That's okay. That's fine. Now, as you guys can see, the sprayer is black in color, and the nozzle and the atomizer is basically white. So that's mostly it for the Hawas Black bottle. Normal stuff, right? Now let me get to the spray. So I'm gonna spray it on my skin. So I have the dry down over here, a 2-hour dry down. I'm gonna be discussing that too. So this is how it sprays. 2 sprays. First of all, I just want to mention one thing. This has some strength to it. I wouldn't say it's Montal level strength, or even like you could say Nishane level strength. No, it's definitely strong, right? It's like 1 steps below Montal. Let's just put it in that way. So as you guys can see, the oil is yeah, let's just say the oil is a lot. Let's just say that. So coming to the opening, right from the opening, you're gonna find similarities with Club de Nuit Intense Man, the Parfum version. You're gonna find similarities with that Armaf Precieux 1, that fragrance itself. You're gonna find some similarities with Hachivat. I'm talking about the opening specifically, like the opening 3 to 4 minutes. You're gonna find similarities with Hachivat. You're gonna find similarities with slight bit of Aventus minus the pineapple. So yeah, this is how it basically smells like, right? So if I had to describe how it smells like, it's a mixture of, let's say, lemon and blackcurrant. Yep, lemon, blackcurrant, a mixture of that. So however, I have to say in this one that the lemon is very smooth. Definitely, yeah. As much as I hate Club de Nuit Intense Man, Eau de Parfum and stuff like that, the whole Aventus type of style DNA, I like the fact how smooth the lemon is over here. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, right? Um, and more importantly, the thing that you're gonna be smelling the most is blackcurrant. So the blackcurrant is slightly amped up, and the lemon is slightly over here. Normally in other clones and stuff like that, or other fragrances in this range, the lemon is here and the blackcurrant is over here. But here it's a bit reversed. Let's just say the blackcurrant is a bit on the top. So which is kind of nice. It gives a very fruity kind of, you could say, a slight bit of, I wouldn't say jammy, but more like fruity, tutti frutti, sort of like a blackcurrant sort of a feel. So this is how the opening goes, and the opening goes around for, I would say, 45 to 50 minutes, which is kind of nice. So, and the more it goes into, I have the dry down spread over here. Yeah, and the more it goes into the dry down, you're gonna get some florals, lily of the valley or jasmine. I'm not exactly sure, I can't exactly pinpoint, but it's either lily of the valley or jasmine, slight bit, not too much, popping out, like just peeking through, like, you know, just okay, I'm just here, you know, just a, you know, a supporting note, so that it doesn't get too lemony or too fruity, you know, having a bit of a dynamic touch to it. And then after like after the opening is gone, jasmine will, or lily of the valley will tie in a bit with the blackcurrant. Remember the blackcurrant. And at the base, you're gonna smell patchouli. You're gonna smell some woodsy notes, specifically cedar wood, in my opinion. I get cedar wood, I get patchouli, and I get vetiver. I don't get any smoky nuances. No, it's if you're thinking that it's a smoky or something like that, no. This is not smoky. This is more like vetiver, patchouli, cedar wood sort of a dry down, mixed with some sort of jasmine or lily of the valley sort of a note, and the presence of blackcurrant. By that time, the lemon note kind of fades away by, you could say, around 30 to 40 minutes, and then the blackcurrant, you know, just continues on and on, and that's mostly it for this one. However, I'm just gonna say one thing, and I know it's gonna be an unpopular, you could say, an opinion. The blackcurrant over here kind of feels like when you smell it really up close, the blackcurrant kind of feels like Silver Mountain water. Unpopular opinion, I know, but if you smell it really up close, right, like right here, like this way, kind of feels like Silver Mountain water. Specifically that blackcurrant. I'm not saying the total smell feels like Silver Mountain water, specifically the blackcurrant, the way it's used over here. But the blackcurrant doesn't feel very inky. Just take the inkiness out of Silver Mountain water and take the rosiness out of Silver Mountain water, you're left with like that blackberry stuff or blackcurrant sort of stuff. That blackcurrant kind of smells like that. So overall, from the first impressions, how would I rate it? It's kind of projecting as well. So it's projecting pretty heavy, I would say. It's almost like a room filler, just two sprays on my hand, and it kind of filled up the whole room. Normally, I don't get too much projection off my skin, and this is kind of projecting. So definitely that one is a plus. So I will do a whole, you could say, a review later on. It's just, you know, I just got it. I will, you know, just put it to macerate, you know, leave it in my drawer for, let's say, 3 to 4 months, and afterwards I'm gonna do a full-on review on Hawas Black, like with the performance and everything. But initial impressions, I'm gonna mark it unbiasedly 8.5 out of 10. It's a good fragrance. People are gonna like it, mass appealing, and it's definitely gonna give Armaf Precious One a good run for its money. Probably if this gets popular in the market, which it will get eventually, I think Armaf Precious One is in a huge trouble, because Armaf Precious One is 55 ml for the same price as this one, or in a similar price range as this one. So yeah, don't know about that one. So overall, I think this is a better value for money. if you're looking for the whole sort of like Hachivat, Aventus, sort of like sort of a mixed bag kind of a DNA. However, I'm just gonna say it doesn't straight up feel Hachivat or straight up feel Aventus. I mean, for the first few minutes it kind of does, but afterwards the whole patchouli, vetiver, kind of the woods combo take it a bit on its own way, if that makes sense. But overall, I feel like this is a good release. Yeah. And if I have to give my own opinion, like how I perceive it from my own eyes, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 initial impressions. But unbiasedly, if I think about it from straight, like, you know, just not from my point of view, just, you know, just normal, I'm gonna give it 8.5. But from my point of view, it's 7 out of 10. So that's how it is. So yeah, however, I do have one ick about this one. One nitpicking about this one is that I'm not exactly sure why Rosasi would release an Aventus or like that lemon or blackcurrant, sort of like, you know, woody, earthy sort of base kind of fragrance, which is very common nowadays in the market. I mean, it does sell like hotcakes, but when you see the name Hawas black kind of refers to like noir. That means like something really dark, something for the winter. I would be very happy. I would have been very happy if Hawas released something else in this, like black sort of refers to if they would have made a clone of, let's just say, Prada L'Homme Intense. Prada L'Homme Intense. If this was a Prada L'Homme Intense clone, I would be very happy. And I don't think a lot of Prada L'Homme Intense clones are there in the market. So I think Hawas Black could have been that, or it could have been like something else a bit dark-ish, sort of like, you know, African leather, sort of like that sort of a clone. It could have been a bit different, in my opinion. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. Whatever they have done, it's perfectly fine. However, I'm gonna say it's definitely better than the Armaf, what do you call it, that Club de Nuit Parfum. It's definitely better than that. It's better blended. And in terms of Armaf Precious one, I just mentioned, Armaf Precious one has lemon over here and blackcurrant over here, but on this one, blackcurrant is over here and lemon is over here. So it's kind of how you could say a more fruitier, more a lemon smooth version of you could say of that sort of DNA. However, as I just mentioned, the dry down goes its own way. So yeah, so do I recommend this? Yes, if you're into those kind of stuff, you can definitely buy it. It's a very good quality, or you could say whatever you're paying for, you're getting your money's worth for sure. And it's 100 ml too, not 55. So that's a bonus as well. Yeah, it smells nice. It is definitely blackcurrant heavy up top. So there goes that. Now if you want a decant of this, you can definitely follow my page T Decants, or like text me for this sort of decant, and I will be updating my prices, so check out for that one. So yeah, this was it for the first impressions. I'm gonna do a review after, you could say, 3 to 4 months, a full review of this, giving you a you could say an updated, total macerated sort of performance. So stay tuned for that as well. So till then, take care guys, see you on the next one then. Bye bye guys, take care.